this Dallas team they look different than the 4 games you played this season. What have you made of the new look Dallas roster with Anthony Davis at the field goals, Lively at the five? Obviously, the front court, the biggest difference.
Yeah, I mean they got a ton of rim protection, ton of length, and I think this is the defining quality that they really wanted to get better on the defensive end. And when you look at those lineups that they're rolling out, they're huge. You have long athletic fives, Anthony Davis at the four, and then some elite wing defenders. So that's what jumps out first and foremost. And then you also have they have very good team reactions offensively, and Davis obviously gives them a very unique player, a front court player that can handle the ball but can also serve as a screener and operate out of that. So we expect a very difficult matchup.
How much? I know John said he's playing tomorrow. Did he practice today at all?
No, he did not practice today, and his game time decision, and everybody obviously hopes that he's able to go.
How does that very different lineup that Dallas presents relative to Golden State that you were just talking about? How much does that influence the kind of lineups and rotations you're going to go out there?
It's a balance. It's a balance of us finding the right type of lineups for us that we have enough defense, we have enough point of attack defense, we have enough rim protection, rebounding, but offensively also spacing against this very, very long and athletic defense. So it's part us and part them, and what makes them different is that they don't have in their current starting lineup a primary playmaker like many other teams have, and that's also a unique feature from them.
Coach, I think it's probably fair to say Jared's maybe had more impactful games than he did on Tuesday night, especially going into tomorrow night and that front court and the matchup with Anthony Davis and with Ja, maybe not 100%. What are the conversations you're having with him about the importance of staying on the floor and needing the absolute best out of him?
I mean, Jaren's been incredible for us the whole season. So he's played at an All-NBA level the whole season, and it's to me it's a little reductionist to look at like his production or his points in the paint or so because of the attention that he's getting. It's basically he's a walking double team. He's improved tremendously like during the season, also in opening up other guys, setting up not assist hunting in any way, but making the pass to the open guy and then allowing that, let's say, hockey assist to take place. So he's been great for us the whole season, and there's no reason why it doesn't continue. And just overall looking at our core three and their leadership and their ownership, especially in this situation, has been very inspiring. They're the ones who are pushing the other guys to pay attention to the details. So we're getting the very best of everybody.
Tuomas, you're the second best paint scoring team in the NBA this season. We know how much that is an emphasis for you guys. How do you still have that success against, as you said, this new front court where there's a lot of rim protection, where we saw they took away a lot of that protection? How do you still emphasize and have that success against Dallas?
Well, the way I would answer that is that there's no extra points that you get from paying points. So in taking away something, you open up something else, and that goes back to the question of having the balance there to be able to punish whatever the defensive choices are. And that's what good offensive basketball is about, that a lot of times the defense is going to be able to dictate and take something away, and if you're a good offense, which we are, you're able to counter that with something else. For example, open catch and shoot threes, or we also have unique players, especially in Jaren and Ja, that they are high volume and high efficiency players in the short mid-range, which is usually what that type of defense leaves open. Now if you have the rim protectors coming up to contest those shots, it leaves offensive rebounders like Zach Moody, for example, behind the defense, who can then punish the defense that way. So there are multiple stages to that.
You said John's game talent decision. Obviously, it's a little bit more emotional in that setting. The system he was going through. Do you think he will do lobbying to try to make sure he can get on the court with you guys? Or how does that decision go?
I mean, my feel with him is he will do absolutely everything in order to play, and if he's physically able to do it, he will do it. But it's a legitimate game time decision. We won't know.
What are the final steps you have to see as a coach, as a medical staff, like with something like an ankle? Like, I'm sure you probably got to shoot around, obviously. What do you need to see from him to say, okay, he's ready to go?
I mean, that's not really, I don't think, a question for me to answer. If he feels he's good to go, we have full trust in him, and he's also a very good judge of how, like, if he's ready to go or not. But I'm leaning on the experts in this situation, which clearly I'm not in the medical department.